conversations on facebook.com/JoyNews on TV, and on Twitter it's at JoyNews on TV. Now, Energy Minister Boakye Agyarko says government will soon reduce electricity tariffs. He explains that will be contained in the 2018 national budget to be presented to Parliament in November this year. Now, the tariffs, according to the minister, will not be reduced this year due to government's commitment to stabilizing the country's power supply. Now, question, how does this news come across to you?
I think it's the best thing the government wants to do. Reducing the tariffs from now to next year, I think we can all wait. Probably we don't know what might come out, but I think they all want the best for the country. So we should just fold our arms and just wait for what they want to say or do to us. Because we are just, everything, our hopes are on him. So whatever he wants to do, we are just waiting.
I think it will, how do we call it, cut off pressure from us. Yeah, because paying electricity, is very, very disturbing sometimes. It's, especially the prepaid meters. You buy and, you need to load it within 3 days. Then it makes things very, very difficult for us, yeah.
If the government can do it, we appreciate it. Maybe we want to win the votes. That's why I want to extend to next year. Both of them, they promise when they get power, they reduce it. As at now, we didn't see anything about it. The tariffs go every day and every day. Is going up.
Well, it is good. It is good. A country like Ghana, everything has to be done bit by bit. You can't just stand up and then do anything at all. So if next year such thing is going to be done, then it is okay.
Well, it's certainly good news, of course, if fuel prices are going down. I mean, what do you think? Let's check out.
Certainly good news. John Doe says power had already been stabilized as a result of Mohammed's massive investment in the sector. Continue with the lies. Enoch says God is watching us. I'm sure we all remember the items listed as achievements in the first 100 days. This same minister again said government has very little control over fuel price determination. I asked, since when did he get to know this? A lie, they say, is like urine. At the beginning, it travels far, but ends up right in front of you. Adnan says, we in Boku slept without light yesterday. Today, there hasn't been light throughout the day and only came back at 6 p.m. Your men are either working or sleeping. Kindly send a message to your men that this should be the last doom so for the next 4 years.
And by Jeremiah writes, it's a laudable idea if only the reduction will not affect the power supply. For now, energy is the backbone of our economic activities and we shouldn't joke with it with killer policies. Kasim Mbadao says, Mr. Adnan Al-Hassan Jambedu, please, anytime such a thing happens, try and find out what has caused it. Okay, so it's kind of a response to Jambedu's complaints. Sometimes we are informed before any work is carried out, or emergency services, which does not need long talk, but you need to be informed. All right, so Michael Nyaku says, is this necessary or is it because of politics? Power producers and distributors are both heavily indebted. Consumers are already paying below production price. And Kasim comes back to say, this minister thinks he can work alone. He's too proud and don't respect people. Oh, that's a bit too harsh. Why? You have a personal experience? Tell us about it. And Evans Ashon says, it's like this government is out of ideas on certain issues, so they have to go back to the previous government policies, which they claimed were very cruel on the citizenry. Only time will tell. And those are some interesting comments on Facebook.